Hey, Robert, how are you? Good afternoon and welcome back to the Dennis Herrera Show. I have not checked emails yet since we're going to be waiting for people to come in here. This should be a very short live, to be honest. I have plans with the wifey again. I've been busy all day. Don't think I haven't been doing anything. I've been busy all day. I've been working on my monitors, connections, my network, a bunch of cabling, all the good stuff. And time just flies. Time just flies when you're running errands and you're moving around doing this and that, and it is what it is. Let me see if I can go ahead and check my emails here really quick. Let's take a look. Let's see. I got an email from Trinity. Very interesting. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow again anyway. Let's see. Don't have any emails from you, Robert, unless you are Arfel. Oh, there it is. All right, first world's cordless phone. I see. Let me see. There's the other one here. Yeah, I've seen this one from Hakeem Jeffries. Yeah, I got a link as well from Trinity. Let me see what
President
this one
Trump.
is. Since there's 2.57 million native-born Americans gain employment, 1.03.
The
Well,
President
people are
Trump.
still not gonna believe anything that we tell them anyway. But yeah, I see it, brother. I see it. How you doing today, bro? Crashing it, just crashing it. My man, what's going on, man? It's good to see my brothers in here, my big brothers at that. It's not just brothers, big brothers. I appreciate seeing you guys in here. Yesterday that was some BS from Jeffries. Yeah, well, we'll get into it. We'll get into it, but I don't think tonight. I haven't really looked into his videos. I already know he's full of crap, so that's not gonna, it's nothing new to me, I guess. There we go. All right. Let's see. The boss, man. You guys were with me during that live yesterday, and a lot of people say, are saying bad things about Trump, and man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This people don't understand. If you guys, if you guys are also in the wagon of what the hell was President Donald Trump thinking, I can tell you that I like what he's doing. I don't think that anything that happened in that meeting yesterday, that the conference there was anything wrong with it. I agree with everything. I like the fact that Mondami seemed to be humbled by the presence of our president, uh, and I think that tells you everything that you need to know. Yet that tells you that President Donald Trump is right about everything again. And well, you know what? I have a better uh, video that I want to take advantage of, and this is from Fox. Actually, did a very good job putting this video together, so we're gonna watch it together. Let me see if I can accommodate this here for you guys, so that you can see it very well. I think they did a very good job of putting it together because I, for one, have been trying to find a way to put it together. You know what I'm saying? To where it actually makes sense. What the hell is going on? All right, let me go ahead and make sure Fox name appears in here just right. All right, let's go ahead and listen to it. Let me see who else is in here. Let me see. Rob then says Trump's approval polls at 32%. You know what I find very funny about polls. I was watching this poll that the CNN did, and it said, "Oh man, 85%, of people disapprove of Donald Trump." And I'm looking at the very small little numbers on there, and it was barely over 1,000 people were asked the question. Who gives a crap? There's 340 million people in here. If you believe in polls, you're a moron. I'm sorry, guys. That's the first word that comes out today, moron. And sometimes I can also be a moron myself. But I don't believe in polls. Let me tell you something. Not once have I polled myself. I have not polled. Liberty, what's popping, baby? Good to see you in here, man. Official, I see you, mi hermano republicano. Let's go. Latinos for Trump, SA. Let me tell you something. Polls, I mean, I wish that polls were more like, we got 100 million Americans or 70 million registered voters took this poll, and 80% of them disapprove of Donald Trump. I get it. Now I'll be a little bit more leaning towards it. When there's 1,000, a couple 100,000, that doesn't mean jack squat. And so I don't believe on polls. And by the way, there is no blue wave, just so you know. There is no blue wave. I really enjoy how Democrats celebrate when they think, just when they think they got President Donald Trump by the cojones. They're just proving wrong. They're just proving wrong. I was walking around in Costco today, and I made a couple of jokes, trying to be, sarcastic and making some jokes in here with some of the people that work at Costco. I'm going to tell you, man, some people don't have a sense of humor. And some people don't really have a sense of humor at all. And I'm just like looking at my wife like, okay, this lady doesn't get it. This guy just doesn't get it. And it's just like I don't know, man. People are just too politically correct nowadays, I guess. But let's go ahead and play this clip, and then let's go ahead and jump in and talk about what we think. Oh yeah, there's gonna be more Mandani, but give me a second. First of all, before we jump into this video, I want to give you guys a heads up. This is gonna be an hour. That's it, an hour long today. Yes, I know, guys. I promised my wife I'll keep her company again tonight. She's gonna go with her mom and stuff, and I am gonna be doing my husband duties. If you have not heard the introduction today, I have been busy. I got 3 monitors in front of me. I've been having technical difficulties with it. I've been checking cables, wiring. I've also have this thing that I want to use. You guys don't know what this is. Some of you probably would, but it kind of has like some little sound effects that I can play with you guys. Now I can play I can make my own clips so that I can play sounds for you and all that stuff. But having the extra controller makes it a lot easier, I think, and a lot funner if it works correctly. So far, I haven't been able to be able to sync in so that you guys can hear it. I can hear it, but you guys won't be able to hear it. So there's something that I need to learn about it. Takes a lot of time, guys. Takes a lot of time. With that being said, George, welcome. I see you. Who else have I not seen in here yet? Let's see. I think that's it. That's all of my members. We do have a new member, so I will go ahead and play my join members first. And this is really to give you thanks for subscribing, but also for going above and becoming members to support my channel. Sister, how are you? Good afternoon. This is going to be a short live, but I think it's going to be a very important one. I love you, Trinity. You are very special in my heart. You are a great person and a great friend, great supporter, and I appreciate everything that you do. And every brother that I have, every big brother that I have in this channel, and even a couple of the younger brothers that I have, will agree with me. You're the best. And with that being said, Liberty is in the house as well, Trinity. We're going to watch this video. But first, I want to say thank you guys for being part of my team. Together, we're going to do some amazing things. Melody says, I wish the cost of living would go down and last as Trump's poll rating. Yeah, past polls don't mean jack squat to me. You already know that. But I agree. Cost of living needs to come down 100%. I believe in that. I wish that you guys would actually help us accomplish that. Instead of fighting Donald Trump, instead of going against everything that he says, I wish that you will help us make sure that we can get that stuff done. But you guys keep wasting money. You keep supporting illegal mass illegal immigration. You guys keep supporting all this leftist crazy ass agendas, and you guys want free health care, but then you want to promote this transgenderism and mutilations of all these other guys. Make up your damn mind. If you want to help the country, support President Donald Trump. It will be a lot easier. With that being said, go ahead and pay attention to this video, because the leftist, communist, socialist, Marxist traitors, in my opinion, actually made this video that I'm having a really hard time trying to communicate, because people keep invalidating the fact that I'm a migrant that became a naturalized American and I didn't serve in the military and all this blah, 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 blah. The point is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. With that being said, let's go ahead and play the video.
Literally saying to 1.3 million active duty service members not to defy the chain of command, not to follow lawful orders.
Actually,
every single
can refuse an illegal order, which is
they're suggesting, Nancy, that the president has given illegal orders, which he has not. Every single order that is given to this United States military by this commander-in-chief and through this chain of command, through the Secretary of War, is lawful.
New reaction from the White House this afternoon to this public service announcement from Democrats with military and intelligence backgrounds encouraging service members to, quote, defy what they're calling illegal orders. President Trump says that amounts to, quote, seditious behavior, which would be punishable by death. One of the Democrats, Colorado Congressman Jason Crow, seemingly unable.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get information from the Democrats themselves. And we're going to find out which illegal orders the president has given. And, well, I think Fox is one of the greatest channels nowadays, because it seems like they actually think the way I think. It's awesome. It's awesome to have a media that actually has some core values and actually stands for the truth. They see things the way we see it. If you guys want to see things the way CNN and MSNBC sees it, that's you. That is you. This is a channel for MAGA supporters, if you guys didn't know. I try to get this channel to be, a change my mind sort of channel. But then the people that I get in here, I just don't have patience to talk with dumb people. If you already have your mind made up on something, and there's nothing that I can say to you to change your mind, there's nothing I can help you with, okay? I cannot spend every day, all day. Number one, you're making me work for free since you guys don't support my channel. And the people that I want to support is the ones that support me. It's a very simple exchange. If you guys don't like that, that's okay. I understand. But I think that what she says, she did a good job, I think.
Able to point out specifically what they were getting at in this video. Watch.
That's fair.
What law are you talking about that's being broken in?
The protests at Lafayette Square in the first Trump administration, where he said, can't you just shoot them? Can't you just shoot them in the legs or something?
I'm asking.
Number one, this whole can't you just shoot them on the legs? He's not talking about innocent protesters, by the way. There was a video that I made. If you haven't seen it, it's called the, what's it called? Oh my gosh, what did I name it? It wasn't scolding. Let me, it's a video that I made with Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War, back then, Defense. Hey, Kevin, how are you, my friend? I see you. If you guys haven't seen that video, you have to go back and watch that video. It has a picture of all the craziest leftist people that are in this video as well. Well, some of them are in this video that they made. And funny enough, one of the girls in here, that one of the Congress person that goes in this video, actually told Pete Hegseth that he had no balls. Fantastic video. You're missing it out. You're missing out. But let's go ahead and continue with what this liar is saying. And I don't mean the lady. I mean the Democrat liar.
Specifically,
number one.
right now,
number two,
what you're talking about.
He's also threatened to send the military into Chicago and other cities.
When you see this video on social
Sending the military to protect our law-abiding citizens is not an unlawful, nor is it an illegal order. Capiche?
media, I think a lot of people scratch their heads and they say, what exactly are they talking about?
Martha, here's a novel idea. How about we actually prevent things from happening before they become a problem?
What
reminding them of their
specific
obligation.
Order from the commander-in-chief that we are asking our military to carry out are you objecting to?
Donald Trump has made a series of very disturbing comments and suggestions.
Big Weekend Show co-host Joey Jones joins me now, a Marine Corps veteran.
And fantastic. So the guy didn't answer any questions. He was making up bull crap. I know it's not true. I've been watching. I've been following the news. I've been seeing the orders being given. I've been watching everything, not just what happens here in the United States of America, but what actually happens from the outside of Latin America, where we're actually having Telemundo, Univision, and all these Spanish channels going out there, and they have no censorship like they do here in the United States of America. And I've been listening to these news reporters from all over, even those that don't like President Donald Trump, like CNN, MSNBC, and BBC, ABC, etc. And even in Fox, sometimes they don't like him, but that's okay. Nobody's supposed to be liking him all the time. I get it. But I voted for everything that President Donald Trump is doing. And if you guys didn't vote for him right now, I like that. Quiet, piggy. Quiet. Just don't say nothing. This is our turn to govern. It is our turn for the Republican administration to do their job. You lost. Quiet, piggy. Quiet. You lost. Deal with it. We get 4 years. Now shut the hell up and let us do our job. If you don't want to support President Donald Trump, that's okay. Go suck your big thumb. But you got to let him do his job. You need a binky? I got some binkies. If anybody needs a binky on the left side, all this lip tarts crying and you want to call your hair with a rainbow? Go on. You want to wear a dress pretending you're a woman when you got this little peasy balls, but you still got some and a wee and you think that you're a woman? I can send you some diapers. I can send you some fake stuff that you can wear so you can pretend to do your little play dollhouse games that you like. Your mental retardation needs help. You must seek help. I get it. I've seen your marches. I've seen the Gothic. I've seen all that. Please, I've seen, man, we got enough experience with all this crap. All of us tried those looks. We all wanted to fit at some point. Some of us grew up and actually have a different type of mentality. We like common sense. We like common sense. That's what we stand for. We're not Republicans. We're not Democrats. We like to say we are patriots in the middle. And a lot of Democrats that have joined my channel have left the Democratic Party because they are patriots. They're supporting Republicans? Yes. So what? It doesn't mean they have a loyalty to a Republican Party. But right now, they are the ones doing the right things for our country. So we're going to continue to support him. And this is what I love about this channel, that we are able to speak our minds. And well, isn't it a blessing that I've been able to create this channel so that we can give our conservative values freely and we can just block people, put them in timeout, let them puff and, let them suffer. Give them a 5-minute timeout, guys. Moderators, 5-minute timeout. If they come back with another dumb comment, give them 10 minutes. They come back with another dumb comment, give them 30 minutes. If they come back with another comment, who cares? Because this live will be finished before then. Ah, man. I missed you guys all day. I've been busy all day, but I've been missing you guys so much. My wife and I, we have been making some sacrifices over here. We had to get some stuff going on. We're working on a lot of things. We want to make this channel a lot better. There's a reason why we're doing this format, okay? And it's not the format that I want, but it is the format that gets out there. So that's what we're doing, this format this way. But I hope that one day we'll have enough Patriots subscribers into the channel to where we can still get hundreds of thousands of people watching without having to accommodate so much on the algorithm of of YouTube. So with that being said, let's continue. I want to listen to this military man right here, because you cannot deny the answers that he gives. You can deny mine all you want, but you can't deny his answers. So let's take a look and see what he says. Go on, sir.
And he served, as you know, in Iraq and Afghanistan. Joey, great to have you here. What went through your mind when you watched this original video here, and now you see this back and forth over seditious behavior?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, let me tell you, Martha, I watched that interview yesterday, and let me tell you on behalf of every veteran I know, what he did to you was try to use his service to somehow have leverage over you and insult you and act like you didn't have reverence for service because you're asking him questions about this video. That put flames through me for him to treat any journalist, but especially you, that way. So I just want you to know, on behalf of veterans, we appreciate you, and there's no question as to your reverence for military service.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate your service. True veteran right there.
Because you ask a congressman, someone who chose a political life, why they made a partisan and political video invoking service members that are serving today. That video is one of those things that doesn't surprise me from Democrats at this point. You're talking about a group of people that have tried to impeach President Trump at every turn. You're talking about a group of people that would have you believe he incited a riot on January 6th. I guess they're in line with the BBC and just want to edit and cut through. So there is no limit to
That's the one right there. This one right here is the one that told Pete Hegseth that he had no balls. Now, this is a congresswoman, and all you Democrats have the nerves to get mad at us when we use names and derogatory words. Well, there you go. Eat your own poison.
The amount of twisting and turning they'll do to put words in Trump's mouth, or to use the hyperbole that every other American understands as somehow fact. And that's just a part of the partisan relationship that we're in. The danger here is that you're going to have 18, 19-year-old service members who don't understand the difference between I don't agree with the politics of this and this is an unlawful order. Desmond Doss didn't want to kill anybody, but there wasn't an unlawful order to go to war. So instead, they gave him a medic pack, and he went to war in World War II and saved 75 lives in one battle in Okinawa, I believe it was, and he won the Medal of Honor. There was no unlawful order involved there.
You see that? You libtards on the other side want to believe everything the Democrats tell you, and you guys don't question it. You come into our right-wing channel, so to speak, conservative patriots on this channel, and you come in here and question everything that we say, everything that we support about President Donald Trump, everything we like about him. We give you guys facts. We give you videos. We give you links of information. You guys come in here with false accusations. You come in here with false facts, but call them facts. We actually show you the action, real live action, and you still deny the truth. So guess what? Here is a man that actually served the country with honors and is telling you that you guys are being lied to, brings facts, and you're still in here sucking your big thumb. Just keep doing that. But in the meantime, if you have been looking at my little animation put on there, that big thumb means actually like this video. If you're watching this on a mobile device, double tap that screen, like the video, and subscribe, because it's going to get juicier as much and more information comes out in the open. Oh, I can't wait for this Epstein files to come out. Let's call it out as it is. Continue, sir. Sorry about that.
If Jason Crow thinks that going in as the National Guard and making sure that protests don't end up killing federal agents is an unlawful order, then he and his colleagues, no Marine in that video, by the way.
See, that's not me. That's not me. That's him. He's saying that. That guy right there, he's saying it. It's not me. It's not any patriot in this channel. He is telling you like it is. An actual serviceman. Believe that.
Can go and file a lawsuit or use their congressional powers to investigate, telling people serving in the military that the orders they don't agree with politically are unlawful is a very dangerous game.
Well, thank you for that, and thank you for your nice comments. And I do have a lot of respect for service members, and I'm humbled by your service and the service of so many veterans that I've been honored to know. This is Chris Murphy. So now they're making this about the president's comments that, about seditious behavior and what the punishment is for seditious behavior. Caroline Leavitt was asked about this, and she said, no, the president does not believe that any of these people should be murdered. But he was calling out the seriousness of the vague nature of this call from all of these veterans in this video. Here's Chris Murphy.
Every Democratic member of the Senate and the House, their life is in jeopardy right now, especially those that were specifically targeted by.
Do I really give a crap about their lives? Should I? Should I really give a crap about their lives when let's not forget that Charlie Kirk was killed because of these guys? Let's not forget that Charlie Kirk was taken out because of their comments, because of their hateful rhetoric, because of their insults, all the name callings, this whole fascist, bigot, racist, Nazis, all of these names that they are using got him killed. It's putting our lives in danger. Let's not forget how many people come into my channel to threaten my life. Let's not play stupid about it. We are not going to take this laying down. Let me just tell you that right now. And we're going to continue fighting, telling the truth. And we're going to continue fighting by using our God-given rights and our country-given rights. They have the nerves to say that, oh, well, look what they're saying. They're putting our lives in danger. Really? Are they putting your lives in danger? What have you been doing all this time for the last 8 years? What are we supposed to do? Now, we say fight. Let's fight back. We're talking about using our freedom of speech. We don't go riot like the left-wing lunatics do. We don't go hating our president to destroy property, which has nothing to do with the president. They want to protest, but they don't go down to the Capitol and protest the government. No, they go and protest against every single law-abiding American citizen, destroy their lives by not letting them go to work. It stops the economy. They are destroying democracy, as much as they like to say democracy is at risk. They are the ones destroying that. And we have to keep fighting. So I don't believe anything the Democrat liars say right now. Even Fetterman is a Democrat. Why is it that every time somebody speaks the truth, you nincompoops go against them because you think that it goes against your party values? What happened to we the people? What happened to protecting and serving the American people? What happened to that? Do you guys even care about Americans? Or are you just so entitled that you don't care about protecting this country the way that you're supposed to protect it?
This social media post. If you are a person of influence in this country, maybe it's time to pick a side.
There you go.
And I want to quickly play Chuck Schumer because he's on this same bandwagon as well. Watch.
The President of the United States is calling for the execution of elected officials. He is throwing a match.
George, thank you for the super chat. Just a reminder, the Chaz Chop insurrection existed. That's right. And we had that here in Seattle, Washington. Interestingly enough, the Democrats who rule Washington State, the actual chief of police allowed these nincompoops to take over the police department. The whole precinct. Done. Taken over. What kind of police do we have? What kind of authorities do we have to protect us? They can't even protect themselves. How are they going to protect us, the citizens? You got to understand, if you don't stand up for your rights, if you don't stand up to protect your city, your state, your country, somebody's going to poop all over it. And they're going to kick you out of it. Just like they did over there in Minnesota, I think it was. What was it? The Muslim mayor told an old Christian preacher to get the hell out of his city and that he was going to make a parade in his city once he left. Who are these people who come and dare try to destroy our freedoms as Americans? We're not going to stand with that. We're going to fight against it every single day. And this liar like Schumer over here, he is one of the guys that shut down the government. For what? For your precious illegal immigrants. He didn't care one bit about the American citizens. And that's a fact.
Into a country filled with political extreme gasoline. I have asked the Capitol Police to give special protection and keep an eye on Slotkin and Kelly as well, because you got to worry after the president says these things.
Now, let me tell you what happens when people do this. Hey, Omar, how are you, little brother? Let me tell you what happens. And I try to be careful with what I say as well. Maybe I say things. Sometimes I say the wrong things. But let me just point something out to you. What happens? What happens when these Democrat corrupted politicians go after their own people and blame Republicans for it? What is there to help you distinguish the difference between your parties? Let me give you one example. Marjorie Greene. I used to like her. Here's the problem with Marjorie. Now, she's been threatened. Her life been threatened. Her family, everybody's been threatened by Democrats ever since she sided with President Donald Trump. So that's no surprise there. But now she's making it sound like she's being threatened by Republicans, which I don't believe. With that being said, why does President Donald Trump says that he betrayed her? Well, let's not forget that everybody on his first administration betrayed him. Period. Even Mike Pence, that son of a... I don't like that guy. Mike Pence was the worst vice president any president can have. I know, it's unbelievable. You would think Biden would be, but no, it was Mike Pence. Unbelievable. The difference is that Marjorie Greene likes to go out on leftist media channels, likes to go on Democratic areas and start saying, I told my Republican Party this is not the right thing. This is not how we want to do this. Shut up. What have you fixed on the Republican Party? Nothing. Now what she's doing is President Donald Trump says, no, you know what? I'm not going to support her anymore. She betrayed me. She's a traitor. Okay. Now, it's not the kind of traitor that you're going to be punishing, for life. I get that. But the fact is, hi, Cheryl, but the fact is that she went on those media channels, which she knows hates us and the president, and yet she still went on the air and blamed the whole Republican Party and did this. Not me. Not me. I'm fighting for the American people. It's all I've ever done since I came here. No, I'm not going to run for governor. Bullcrap. Oh, I'm not going to run for president. Really? You're not going to run for president? Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll keep an eye open on that. We'll see what happens. Oh, but I just do everything for the people. I'm all for the people. Bullcrap. Let me tell you why she's a traitor. Number one, if she has these feelings, all right, work it in within your party. There's this thing that I have with family secrets. We have fights, we have arguments. That stays in the family. We'll figure it out. And the reason why we don't tell other people, because other people will figure it out, but other people will still talk crap about us. Other people will still judge us and hate us, but we already fixed the problem in our family. That's why she's a traitor. Thank you for the super chat, George. Just a reminder at MTF, trans, leftoid, swatted, MTG. I don't know what that means. Swatted the meeting. George, stop using abbreviations, man. You're killing me, bro. What makes you think that I've used those abbreviations before? Even George gets to have a little piece of my mind today. God bless you, brother. So anyways, this is where we're at today. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Why are you judging us, but yet you don't get to judge yourself? How come you don't judge your party at all? I want to hear something that your party is doing wrong. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Your reaction to this, Joey?
Yeah, this is one of those things where I believe the president probably did exactly. They were trying to bait him, and he fell into it.
Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is that what you're talking? Stop using abbreviations, man. You're killing me.
He didn't need to tweet that. And it's not that I wholly disagree with him, the idea that they're going into seditious behavior. It's just it gives them so much cannon fodder for their partisan attacks in this type of conversation. Nothing about.
Hey, Rush, how are you? I will agree with what he said, and I know I'm talking a lot over him, but we'll rewind it. Don't worry. I do agree that President Trump should have not tweeted that message, even though it's right in its context. But nonetheless, I mean, this is what Democrats are trying to do. They're trying to find something that will put President Donald Trump in bad standings, even with the own Republicans, which, hey, let's be honest, a lot of Republicans, not everybody's perfect. We do have some weaklings in the Republican side. There is some weaklings on the liberal side. There's weaklings on every side. So the purpose of this channel is to gather all the people that have guts, that have common sense, and that actually want to make this country great. We want to be the example to the world, and as such, we got to live a very tough life, not a very weak and emotional life.
The idea that they're going into seditious behavior, it's just, it gives them so much cannon fodder for their partisan attacks in this type of conversation. Nothing about that tweet was calling for their execution. It was letting them know, hey, this is a really serious matter. More than anything, you might get young men and women dispelled from the military for thinking they have the right to disobey orders all the time. I mean, you're really putting young lives at risk as far as their future goes. That's what's really difficult about this. And listen, when it comes to the veterans in that video, even Jason Crow, I don't think any of them are real pipe hitters. I mean, guys and gals that go to war and see their friends die and understand it, it's hard for me to believe. I know Jason Crow was a Ranger and he deployed, and I don't know what his military background is, but maybe he was just half asleep through all that. Maybe he had some sort of epiphany that changed his character. But the real pipe hitters out there understand what they were doing in that video, and there's no way in hell somebody like me or any of my peers would do something like that. I mean, you're talking about a group of people who, listen, they say that there's people in the Pentagon that are concerned about these orders. You know who those people are? They're the ones that came in on the DEI train that are concerned about their job. When it comes to the men and women that are fighting wars, they're concerned about having the proper funding, the proper support, and leaders that will have their backs when things go awry. And I think they've seen that's what's happening right now in the military. This idea that something President Trump said off the cuff or maybe was accused of in a book somehow gives them a blanket to tell everybody to disobey orders, Martha, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I agree with everything he says. And it's not about me coming over here and spewing all this hate. Nah, if you don't understand what passion is, you missed the mark. You got to understand what passion is. And my passion is for the American people. My passion is for this country. Oh, as a matter of fact, my patriots, my members, I told you, we're going to have in members only live. I hope everybody can make it. It's just going to be labeled members only, okay? I have some more news added to the news that I'm going to give you about the plans that we are doing for next year. You know what I'm saying? These libtards don't know what's going to come back and hit them on the back of the head. But we are still moving forward with everything that we have talked about. And we got plan B. If plan A doesn't work out, it's all right. We are going to go out there and we're going to do all the work that we need to do so that we can keep spreading the love and the truth to everybody. I'm not going to tell you that we're going to be able to fix every retard out there on the left. But I think that there is a lot of Democrats that maybe they're just not seeing all the truth, and they've been feeding all these lies all the time. Wait, there's one more super chat in here. I missed it. Sorry about that. Kevin says, what do you think about these Muslims? Well, we'll get to that if I have time. I have, how long do I got over here? We got another 19 minutes to go or so, okay? But I do got to go. Let me see. Muslims. Okay, anybody else? Constitution has defined an Article 4. The Constitution itself to protect against foreign invasion and illegal aliens is a foreign invader. What is the dispute here? Wrath. Yeah, that's right. So when these guys made the video about President Trump and to telling the military not to follow orders. They say illegal orders, but I think they meant unlawful orders. Illegal orders, and they made this video about turn against them, disobey, disobey. They're destroying the military service people. But you know what? I have a lot of confidence that because now the Secretary of War Department, Pete Hegseth, and the way that the administration is running this country, I believe that our military servicemen right now in the military, they actually know what their jobs are and they are standing for what they believe. So I have a lot of faith that we have real soldiers that know how to follow orders and that know that those orders are not unlawful. I really get ashamed and very disappointed when I see veterans. What a waste. When veterans, it's like a left-handed person is writing your paperwork with wet ink because they have to write like this, left to right. Everything that they write with their hands, they are deleting, erasing with their elbows. That is exactly how these veterans are to me. You went in there and you served the country, and now that you serve the country, you're destroying every honorable thing, every respectful thing that we can have for you. You're destroying it by using your title of veteran, by using your military titles of servitude to come and destroy our country. It just doesn't work that way. You got to understand that. It has to bother you guys. It really has to bother you. I know all the people on my side, I know you believe that. I know you understand that. And thank you so much. They can't stand it. Right now, I'm going to say a little bit of shame on the Republicans or the conservative side because they're making fun of Mondani. Let's be clear. We don't like his ideals, but this is the thing, guys. I think Mondani is very young, but I believe that he can learn something from our president, okay? One of the things that Democrat governors and senators avoid doing, it's meeting with President Donald Trump. You know why? Because Donald Trump is an alpha, and betas cannot stand to be in front of alphas because they are cowards. They are scared. They can't stand against an alpha. That's why they can't shut me down, because I'm an alpha. And those who are against me, you are a beta. Man, I love my patrons. Thank you for being with me today. Hey, I hear those little subscribes back there. Thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you guys, and thank you for joining my channel. We are only going to get better and better and better. I guarantee it. Not because I'm the best, but because I have the best patriots on my side. And God is also on our side.
I don't think anybody could say it better. Joey Jones, thank you very much.
You see that? Nobody can say it better, she says. It just came out that way. It just happened to come out that way, guys. I did not plan that. But she says she couldn't have said it better.
It's always great to have you with us. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Anytime. I appreciate you as well. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and open up some questions. I got 14 minutes left. 14 minutes. All right, here we go. We're going to give the first question here. Let's see. Let's take a look at Dennis. Let's see. What is Dennis saying here? He loved him. Trump was starstruck. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you know what? If I met Mondani and I actually got to listen and talk to him, hey, this is crazy. You know what, right? I can agree with you. You're a moron because of this, but what else are you? Well, you know what? What I really want is I want to be successful by, okay, how are you going to be successful? Well, I want to be successful because I want to make sure that New York really thrives. I really want the people in New York to have affordable housing, affordable living. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. That's what I want as well. That's what I want as well. And, babe, Kevin's on the chat. I got two Kevins. One is my patron, and another one is the crazy-ass Kevin that my wife thinks is funny. Just her, not me. I think he's crazy. He's a moron. But my wife thinks Kevin is funny. Just teasing, brother. Good. It's good to see you here in my chat again, man. You're awesome. Both of my Kevins are fantastic. One of them has a blue color and the other one is white. But yeah, you know what? It's not about color in this channel. All right, let's see. Yes, God is on our side. Absolutely. Let me see. What else do we got here? David, what does David do? David says, if you got anything nasty to say to him, say it to me first. That's right, David. You tell him. You tell them. But you know what, guys? No, don't take it. Don't take that. You let them say it to me, and then I'll go ahead and deal with them as well. Zinc Roofer says, hey, zinc Roofer. Actually, zinc is actually a pretty good material to make roofs. Congratulations. I didn't notice the name before. He says, the Alpha has an approval rating of 34%. We don't give a crap about those polls. Those polls are fake. We have 300 we got almost close to 400 now, but, officially we say 340 million Americans are in this country, but we know that there's anywhere between 20 to 50 illegal immigrants in this country still, and, that might bring it to 400 million people in this country, which, by the way, let's be honest, we should be able to take care of 400 million people. As a matter of fact, I got a budget. I got a budget for 500 million Americans in this country. But the only way that we can sustain those numbers is if we get rid of Democrats. These guys are a waste of money. It's just like that one wife that goes shopping all the time and goes to the casino and she spends $50,000, $100,000. She spends the whole budget in the household gambling and wasting their money. That's what Democrats are in the government right now. And we need to divorce that. We need to get rid of that. We need to separate from that mentality. We need people that is going to help us save money. Somebody that's going to help us make a better future for our children. Somebody that's going to help us get a better house. I'm saying secure the future of our children. And you know what? We can't do that with these crazy Democrats. I am hoping for more Democrats to become patriots and forget about loyalty to a party. You really have to look into your heart and see what is better for my country, what will benefit my children, because this will be the children. Your children will be the future of this country. So as I said, I can have 500 million legal citizens in this country. How are we going to do that? Number one of the biggest reasons, and I'm running out of time, 10 minutes left. One of the biggest reasons we have a high crisis in pricing for affordable housing is we have no housing. It's overran. This country is overran with too many people coming in at once. So how do we fix this? It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of hard work. But the number one thing is we cut down taxes and we get rid of a lot of regulations in the government. Done, gone. And I guarantee you, contractors are going to start building again. And another thing, when you do that, you are inviting investors to come into your state, into your city, and build, and build. And that will make America great again. I guarantee you. If I talk to President Donald Trump about that idea, I will tell you, he will tell you himself that I will be better than Mondami in New York. Damn, that's a statement. That is one statement. What do you guys think about that? Oh, the leftists are losing it. They're losing it. Now, we're going to give tax cuts to the rich. We're going to make sure that they want to stay in our state. We want to make sure that they continue to spend money in our state. This is the only regulation that I would put on rich people. America first. No. None of this putting a lot of money in other countries. You put your money on this country. And I'm going to love you forever. The more you help my city, the more I love you. The more you help my state, the more we love you. The more you help the United States of America and as American citizens, the more America will love you. I guarantee it. Man, I sound like the guy from the Men's Warehouse. You're going to look good in your suit. I guarantee it. Oh, besides, guys, just now that I said that, I had to change my mind. I was not able to buy the suits that I wanted. Other things came up that I actually need to invest in. And so that took priority. So you guys will see me with my same suit maybe once or twice a week until I get some new suits. But don't worry, we're going to dress the part. We're going to get, at least we're going to get some more dress shirts so that I can show, my perfect square shoulders so that you guys can enjoy that. All right, we got 8 minutes left, 7.5 minutes left. Let me see, another question here. Let's see, we're going to ignore, you know what, I'm going to give Tyrone one chance. Let's see, Melody Serena says, Trump's not worried about finding real solutions. And Dennis, you have absolutely no idea either. That real estate remark was way off. Said somebody talking to somebody that was actually in real estate and leasing. I have been managing properties for over 6 years. I know that's probably nothing to you, but I've seen a lot of changes in those 6 years. And I've seen the housing authority, and I have seen HUD, and I have seen all this equal housing, you know what, affordable housing, low-income housing, pre-leasing, commercial housing. No, you know what? I've seen it all. And I know what works. And I know what the real estate people are saying. They don't want to build here. They don't want to construct. Property taxes are too expensive. So I just wasted reading that question, apparently, because what I said, I stand by. Let's see. David says, be the dad of the family of your family. Well, yes. And every little example that happens in the home. See, this is why you cannot go and tell people other things, right? First of all, you got to figure out how you're going to take care of your home. The moment that you know how to lead your home, then you can expand that. You can expand that. If you don't know how to lead your home, if you don't know how to keep your house in order, then you're not going to be able to lead anything else. So if you are the man of the house, if you are the parents and not the best friends of your children, if you guys know how to manage a budget, if you guys have no money problems, and if you got all this other stuff, hey, congratulations, you made it. Now you can support President Donald Trump. All right, let's see. What else we have? How about Toebucks? Toebucks says, why does America look Dubai and should be food on homeless every single day? I don't know what the hell that was, but I think you're saying, why doesn't America look like Dubai? And and I think you're saying there should be food on homeless every day. So I'm a big believer. Renee, I see you, brother. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your love, my man. Thank you so much. Derek, I see you. I'm trying new monitors. This 4K monitor. The letters are very tiny, guys. But I see you. Eventually, I get to see you. Well, first of all, we're not Dubai. And again, the biggest thing always comes to this. Stop supporting illegal immigration. Illegal migrants. Listen, I know. I've been talking. As a matter of fact, I talked to a Mexican business owner today, and I was talking specifically about this. And he agrees with me. He's a Mexican business owner. He agrees with me. All illegal criminal immigrants got to go. And a lot of people that should be in this country and have a chance to a green card should. So we're going to run, and remind me this, Trinity and my Patriots, one of the things that we're going to put on the campaign is going to be immigration reform. But this time it's going to be for real. And how we're going to make this for real? Well, we're going to go ahead and make sure the press knows exactly when, where, and why we are doing what we're doing. We're going to be very transparent, and we're going to be telling the whole world exactly what we're doing, and the whole world will know who is saying no. There is going to be no incognito. We don't know why it didn't happen. We don't know why that didn't happen. No. Everybody's going to know everything. All right? There will be no more hiding stuff from the federal government. Voter rolls, 100% need to be audited. The federal government will be involved with that. Oh, they're not going to like me. They're going to hate me. Whoa, they're going to be like, oh, don't vote for that guy. Nah, get rid of that guy. He's crazy. He's crazy. He supports Christians. He doesn't love transgenders and LGBTQ. Oh, he's a hateful person. Wait, let me read a comment from Melody so I don't have to say everything. Here we go. All right, guys, here. I just said this. Hold on. Melody says, here we go. You were a preacher, failed, twist the scriptures against what God teaches, love, support, and care. Not claiming you are a realtor. What was your scores in the exam on the brokerage? You see what I'm saying? My libtards, you guys never disappoint. Never disappoint. 3 minutes left. They never disappoint. If you're new to my channel, guys, I apologize. Normally, I go 3-5 hours. Everybody knows that. But today and yesterday, I have been making some changes so that I can spend time with the wifey. The least that I can do for all the support that she gives me. Plus, I'm not going to lie, I'm having some heart issues. So there's that. So who knows, guys? Maybe the libtards and the Democrats on the side are going to be happy that I have some heart issues. But doesn't stop me from loving everybody. But it will still force me to be real and have to scold you when you don't listen. You see, using the Bible to defend your wrongdoings or your irrational thinking doesn't help anybody. And I love it how people live, how people come in and judge me with the Bible, and yet they oppose everything great that the president is doing. And they don't practice the Bible on everything that he is doing right. And that tells me that they are hypocrites. And that's okay with me. I want to say, guys, thank you so much for being with me today. I want to say thank you, guys, to all my members who have subscribed. Nobody was able to take the boss stream chat today. We will hit it again tomorrow. But my Patriots, we still got a few minutes left. Let's go ahead and do a little dance. Get jiggy with it. Our amazing POTUS. Tell your wife we love her, from Trinity. I know she's over here waiting for me impatiently. We're going to take off. Don't worry, guys. Thank you, Rush Babe. And much love to you, George. It's always good to see you here. Don't worry, George. We'll handle it. I'm telling you guys, I am so sorry this life has been so short. It feels like it's so short. It's been an hour, guys. An hour. Unbelievable. An hour. But it feels so short because I love hanging in here with you guys a lot. You guys know that, especially on the weekends. Yeah. So, as too late for questions, Zinc Roofer. What do you mean, have I read the Constitution? Of course I've read the Constitution, but what you guys believe that the Constitution says, I disagree with. And Tanya's in here. Oh, she made it just to say goodbye. 3 more years, says Kevin. See, this is why my wife likes Kevin. I still don't like this guy. He's still gay. He's still gay. Gay. The wifey says hello, Kevin. Let's see. It's in my head, guys. I didn't register, so I don't know if I can still go. We'll see. Yeah, Trinity. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me. I can't believe all of. Oh man, I feel like I'm letting you guys down. I feel guilty. But thank you so much for your love, guys. Please have some questions for me the next time I go live. The sick roofer. We will go ahead and hit that a little bit more next time. But I'm going to tell you, all these questions that you guys are asking me, I've answered before, but you guys just don't like my response. It is what it is, and I understand. Let's see. Steve says, hold shift and spin your mouse wheel. It will allow you to make text bigger or smaller. No, I know what you're saying, but it doesn't work on the app. Thank you for that. It doesn't work on the app. It only works on the browser and some stuff on the desktop, but not on the software. So if I do that on my software, some things get big, but not the text. So I don't know. Maybe there is a way, but yeah, it doesn't work on the app. Trust me, I've done it, my friend. I've done it. Now I can change the setting, to just 1080p, and it will be bigger. It will be bigger then. But it's no big deal, guys. Thank you so much for your advice. God, I love you guys. Thank you for your support. How many times do I have to say thank you? 1,000 thank yous to all of my patriots. Thank you, all of Americans that stand for America first. We will always talk about America first, and if you don't understand why we help other countries, we will also talk about that. But with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Till tomorrow, God willing, we'll be able to come on, and I will leave you with this song beat.